Valve, on November 17th, 2023, in celebration of Half-Life's 25th anniversary, went back to the original Half-Life and updated it. They patched up the game in order to resemble the original way that it was presented back in 1998, gave it a few quality of life adjustments, and most importantly, restored a lot of missing content only available through other means. And that includes the Half-Life 1999 demo, Half-Life Uplink. And after booting up Half-Life in order to play this extra content for the first time, I can say that without a doubt, this is one of the best video game demos of all time. Somehow, Valve was able to take the majority of Half-Life's gameplay and pack it all into one bite-sized package. A bite-sized package that for the decent Half-Life player won't take any longer than 1 hour, and for the better skilled, no more than 30 minutes. But those 30 minutes will be some of the most glorious Half-Life you'll ever experience. The demo practically takes Office Complex, We've Got Hostiles, Surface Tension, and Questionable Ethics, and compresses it all down to one single chapter. You start off fighting some headcrabs and headcrab zombies in some offices, fight some marines out in a courtyard, do the objective and then make your daring escape, crawl around in a sewer system against even more headcrabs, fight the new threat that are the Vortigaunts, and make it back to home base. A short and sweet chapter that tells the player what Half-Life is all about. From the environmental storytelling, to the fast-paced action, and to the horrors of an alien invasion. To say that this is the most Half-Life that you can get in a single chapter is an understatement. By the end of it, I was yearning for more Half-Life, and I got really sad when it faded to black and I couldn't continue through the demo. And I honestly think that just shows just how good this demo is, because it can make someone who has already played the game want even more of it. And what do I mean by that? See, when most people think about demos, they think of just a slice or portion of the game. It's supposed to give you a taste by literally giving you a piece of the game for free. That way you get a piece of the game, and that yearning for more eventually convinces you to go buy the full game. So it's very crucial that your demo accomplishes what your game is about and is enjoyable. And the problem with trying to get a slice of your game is that depending on where you're getting it from, you're gonna be dealing with either issues of storytelling, difficulty, or content. For example, if you choose the first couple chapters of your game, sure, it might be easy to introduce somebody to it, but it might be too slow and too easy to keep interest in a demo. Not to mention that you might not get to some of the good stuff later on in the game. If you choose a slice that's too late in the game, the difficulty could be problematic, and it can overwhelm somebody who's playing your game for the very first time, because you're not entirely sure who's gonna get their hands on your demo. It can definitely range from Tony, age 25, Quake Live champion, or Timmy who got a demo disc from just happenstance. Or it could very well spoil the game or even give the wrong idea of what your game is about, because usually by the end, it's at its most exciting, which could definitely misrepresent the quality of your storytelling or pacing. And this is the path that Valve took with Half-Life's original demo, which included the first 5 chapters of the game. Which is not to say that it's a bad representation of what Half-Life is, or even if it's bad at all. I mean, this is just a piece of the original Half-Life. However, for a demo, something that's supposed to be entirely for first impressions, having 80% of the demo consist of the slower parts of Half-Life's intro, which, let me make clear, are total masterpieces and definitely needed for Half-Life's overall pacing, and only one chapter of high-octane combat doesn't necessarily represent what Half-Life is. Half-Life isn't just a horror game. It isn't just an action game. It isn't just a interactive story game. Half-Life is Half-Life, and this original demo kind of fails at showing what Half-Life really is. And that's why I praise Half-Life Uplink so much. Because just like I said, it successfully compresses 4 chapters, 4 iconic chapters of the original Half-Life into one small package. One that is expertly paced and crafted by the original Half-Life team after the release of Half-Life, so they knew what they were doing. By the end of it, you get a pretty good idea of what Half-Life actually is. At times, it is a horror game. At others, it's a high-octane arena shooter. And in between, you have little bits of pieces of story that makes you go, what the hell is going on? What is that, and where am I? But, you know, in a good way. Half-Life Uplink is the appetizer to end all appetizers. I would honestly recommend you recommend this demo to your friends who have never played Half-Life, because it gives them a pretty good damn idea of what Half-Life is and just how awesome it can be. And while you're at it, pick them up a copy of Half-Life. Remember, it's free until November 20th, 2023. I can almost guarantee that they will be yearning for more once they finish that demo. And with all the quality of life that Valve has included with the original Half-Life now, there is no better time to experience one of the greatest games of all time. And now, if you don't mind me, I'm gonna go play the original Half-Life one more time. And I'd also like to hear from you. What is your opinion on Half-Life? Have you ever played it? Is it brand new? Does this video somehow inspire you to play Half-Life? Or did it inspire you to play Half-Life one more time? Make sure to leave your opinion down in the comment section below if you found this video interesting. Like it if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, and if you'd like to see more content just like this, make sure to subscribe. And if you'd like to support me, I do have memberships enabled, or you can also leave a super chat. Thank you so much to my supporters, and thank you for watching.